What's going on, guys? So I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already heard that Nintendo has a few things going on with them with the Nintendo Switch. One of them is about the screen, and a couple of the folks are having a couple of financial problems. But this is some new news about the Joycons, um, which apparently mine are MIA at the moment, or over the hell by the damn thing. But anyway, apparently a company called GameVid, if I'm saying that right, I don't know. Anyway, the article is going to be in the description down below. But this company, GameVid, is claiming a patent on the Nintendo Switch, saying that they came up with the idea first for these Joy-Cons, and that the Joy-Cons are a copy of something they did back in 2013. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, yes, Nintendo's finally going to court over something because they copied somebody. Here's the thing. Before I get into the whole who's right, who's wrong debacle, I know you're feeling some type of way because Nintendo has taken PlayStation to court before over the Move controllers. And if you had done your history, if you actually had done your homework when it came to those, when it came to the Nintendo Wii, then you would know PlayStation turned down the actual controllers. They were the company that made those controllers went to them first, and PlayStation turned them away. So then the company went to Nintendo, and Nintendo said, we'll run with it. And it became a huge success with the Nintendo Wii. And PlayStation got in their feelings. They were feeling some type of way, and they were like, oh, well, I can't believe we turned it down. That's some bullshit. Nintendo's making all this money that we should have been making. And they came out with the Move, and rightfully so, Nintendo was like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's our shit. You turned it down. And that's why they lost a lot of fucking money over that shit. Now, I'm not saying that Nintendo's in the right here. I'm not saying that GameVid, or whatever the fuck their name is in the wrong. I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong here. I'm pointing out the differences between the two. Okay? Because there is a difference. Because here's the first thing. This is a device used for telephones and tablets. And I frequently go to places like Best Buy, GameStops, Walmart's, Targets, places this thing should be at. And it's not. And when it's not available to customers like that, I'm starting to believe myself, because I have a way of thinking, that this company feels some type of way because Nintendo is making money, okay? And it's just a different type of reversal, as in Sony was, brought the Move controllers before it went to Nintendo, and they had turned it down, as to, this company didn't make any money when they had it in 2013, and now the Switch is the hottest ticket in town, so to say, and they didn't make any money in 2013, and they're hoping to get a quick penny because they're not making any money now. But when it was 2013, they weren't making any money because I've never seen this product. There's the clear difference right there, okay? And again, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're right. I'm saying there's a difference between the two, okay? And again, if you go and you look at the actual design here, it looks like instead of it being two controllers you lift off of it, it looks like one huge device that does like a U shape, and you set your tablet or phone in it. That's not the same as a Joy-Con. And even still, it to me is a little weird that you would choose to now, just like with Sony and them talking about we had a patent for our design that looks similar to the Nintendo Switch that is magically popping up in February when they could have released that shit back when the NX came out and was known to the world as the Switch in October. It seems a little strange that, this thing has been on the market now. Pardon me, been on the market now, and all of a sudden now GameVid or whatever they call themselves has a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's very odd that these companies play these kind of games this way. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's very weird. Their timing is very off-putting to me. Because, again, they didn't do this before the thing launched. They didn't pull this shit when the world was introduced to it. They waited a long fucking time. And to me, as just me being me and the way I think, it seems like they're getting desperate. Like, please don't buy this. We know that you're going to buy this, and it's going to take off like a bat out of hell, and it's going to create a problem for the product we have. But again, for this company that I'm talking about specifically, this GameVid or whatever the fuck they call themselves, I've never seen your product, and I go to places that it technically should be. Even phone companies don't have this in stock at places you would buy your phone, and it goes on phones and tablets. So again, you're feeling some type of way, but your device isn't regularly available. That sounds like a problem you should be held accountable for, just like with PlayStation and their VR headset not selling. That's something I'm holding them responsible for, not, some other company. And I think everybody should hold the person accountable for their actions, because it's their problem, not another company. You're just a little late to the fucking party, if you ask me. Especially now that we're in August and the fucking device has been well known since almost a year now. I mean, it was last October. We're coming up in 2 months since we've known this thing and how it's been working, and everything about this will have been October of last year. That's 2 months from now. You're a little late to the fucking party, if you ask me. Just like when PlayStation decided to let that patent thing slip out in February, a month before the damn thing even launched. They were just a little late to the fucking party. And again, you can say whatever you want to about that. But again, I'm calling it how I see it. Okay? You can have all the little, we have the right to sue thing. That's fine. Okay? You have the right to. Okay? But I'm going to call what I see, and I see bullshit. Okay? I see a company that is desperate for money because, hey, the product is making money. The idea we had makes money, but we didn't put it where people could buy it. So we didn't make any money off of it because we didn't put it out there at Targets. We didn't put it out there in GameStops. We didn't put it at Best Buys. We didn't even put it in Verizon's or AT&T's or Metro piece of shits or Sprints. We didn't put it anywhere where you could buy the fucking thing. So we didn't make a dime from the fucking thing. But Nintendo puts their product in Walmart's, Targets, Best Buys, GameStops, and they make shitloads of money. So we're feeling a little salty in some type of way. So the best thing we can do as a company is sue this company because they've made a profit. I see you. I feel what you're saying. And to me and to a lot of people, we just look at it like, yeah, you're going to get a little paycheck, but it's not the paycheck you probably would have got if you would have regulated the fucking product. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to buy your fucking product. Not anymore anyway. Because again, you made this back in 2013, and unfortunately, another company is doing what you were going to do, and they're doing it a lot better now. So, I mean, however you want to take it, okay? It's however you want to take it. But, again, I just think it's a little funny that you're this late to the fucking show. You've slept on your idea, and then all of a sudden another company comes along with the same idea that you had. They show you how to fucking use it, and you're like, oh, well, damn. Now I want to fucking use it, but I need to sue them in order to get the money I should have had in the first fucking place since 2013, which was 4 years ago. So I'm missing 4 years of money because I slept on my idea. Personally, I would slap you with 4 years of money and tell you to kiss my ass. But that's just me. So again, I can tell you, I know people are out there going, woohoo, Nintendo's finally getting a taste of their own medicine. They're getting sued by another company because they stole the product from this company. And they've sued, PlayStation and other companies for doing the same thing. But it's kind of a different scenario because, again, when it came to the controllers for the Wii, that company didn't first go to Nintendo. They went to PlayStation first, and other companies turned them down, where Nintendo was kind of their last resort. Nintendo said, sure, we'll use it, and the Wii blew up like a bat out of hell, and then PlayStation, feeling a little salty, decided to make the move. And that's why that happened. Again, if you do your homework on that, you'll understand why that whole scenario is a completely different thing. It's not like PlayStation tried it and it didn't work. PlayStation denied it before even giving it a shot. So again, it's not the same scenario. So before you go, praising whatever you praise or feeling some type of way over the situation, just, play it out and see, do your homework, and actually realize that it's not the same scenario. You have a company that's a little salty. They didn't regulate their product and made no money from the past 4 years, versus a company that has put their product in all kinds of retailers and is making money. And this other company is just a little salty because they're seeing that a company that does regulate their product is making money. That's what we have here. Anyway, I just felt that I was going to put my 2 cents in on this because I see a lot of people are already doing that. But maybe my view is a little bit different because, like I said, I've seen a lot of difference of how to look at this. And because I've seen a lot of difference of, this company here versus this company here versus, Nintendo doing this to this company here. Pardon me. And in seeing that, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, about time Nintendo tastes their own medicine. And it's not the same situation. Maybe Nintendo found something, but then again, maybe Nintendo just took from the idea with the Wii and decided to put it on a small screen. It's not that complicated to believe that's all that happened here. After all, they had motion controls with the Wii. We don't know what came about for them to come up to the Switch. Okay, it could just be coincidence. We don't know. And I mean, it's probably just some dumb luck that came about. Okay, after all, there's way too many things out there in the world to be like, oh, they stole this, they stole that. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying how easy it would be for someone to say, no, they did steal this, when after all, when we look at the Switch, it legitimately looks like you take one of the almost said PlayStation, one of the damn Nintendo Wii controllers, put it on the left side, and then you put it on the right side of any tablet, and that's what you have. Okay. I mean, Boogie2988 did that at one point and said, hey, here's the Switch. So, I mean, come on, how fucking complicated would it be to be like, hey, it was just a misunderstanding. But then again, you have a company out there that's feeling some type of way. Deuces.